Well, guys, as the attorney of the accused said, it's not illegal to drink and drive. He says it's illegal to drive drunk, and that's what he said prosecutors failed to prove in the courtroom. It was back in June 2014 when prosecutors say then 31-year-old Million Zeghergis was driving drunk. Investigators say he ran a red light on Beechnut, crashing into a vehicle carrying 5 elderly people. 4 of those people died. Zeghergis, a cab driver, was charged with several counts of intox manslaughter and intox assault.
I drink a few beers, 2.5 beers, but I don't feel any drunk.
Investigators say Zeghergis' blood alcohol level after the crash was above the legal limit of drunk. But believe it or not, that was not enough to convince a Harris County jury to convict him. Zeghergis is now a free man after multiple not guilty verdicts. His attorney, Mark Thiessen.
They need to prove what you are at the time of driving. So what happened in this case is Harris County Sheriff's Office waited 1 hour and 45 minutes to get his blood. So all we knew is that the blood was 0.146 an hour and 45 minutes later, and then 3 hours after the crash, the breath test showed a 0.10. There was not enough evidence what he was at the time of driving.
Thiessen says Zeghergis' blood alcohol level could have been below the legal limit at the time of the crash. But because investigators did not immediately give the tests, the 33-year-old walks. But Zeghergis says he's not celebrating or smiling because he knows 4 people are now dead. He maintains he did not run a red light when he collided into them. He says it was simply an accident and not manslaughter.
Every single minute, every day, I know their names. I can see their faces because I'm the one first to open their door, trying to save them out of the car.
So how does one who's essentially dirt poor in America with political asylum walk away with a not guilty verdict when 4 people have died and you have admitted to drinking? Thiessen says as his attorney, he spared no expense bringing in international DWI experts to work on the case.
He was looking at anywhere from 2 to 90 years in prison.
Zeghergis sat in jail 8 months after the crash until members of the Eritrea community right here in Houston came together and raised the funds to get their fellow countryman out and paid for his defense.
The whole community stayed together, we prayed together, we stayed together from the beginning all the way until the end.
I don't have enough words to say about Million anyway, so he's really a really dedicated person.
I'm praying for their family, I'm praying for their lost.
Now, we made several attempts to talk to the family of the victims in this case, of the Patels and the Botts, but they did not return our calls. In the newsroom, Isaiah KRIV, Fox 26 News.